Hello, VOD watchers. I'm Xenon Lemon, and today we're playing Call of Cthulhu. We're missing a player, and the plan's a little bit loose. We'll see how things go. If you like what you see, drop a follow. If you really like what you see, drop a subscribe. Check out social medias for the going live message. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you, future and current Psycho.
And I was like, railed work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Okay.
Make sure you change scene this time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show where all the rolls are against you.
If we lose, shitloads of sanity.
Haha, joke's on y'all.
You never had it to begin with?
That's my secret, Cap. I never had sanity. Wait, you're just a dick. Never mind.
Okay, so we return to the library, where you've all been waiting for 2 weeks or some of you a month even, to receive your first mission. One of your new friends has been put in a padded cell, because he wasn't quite over his insanity yet, so that is where he is at, or where Barnabas is at.
Should we be concerned?
We'll let him out in
Put him
2
in a
weeks.
straight jacket.
Sanity.
We'll put him in a straight jacket and put him in a padded room. He'll be alright.
Should we be concerned he broke one of his arms out of the straitjacket and just started drawing in his own blood?
No, that's fine.
The good
He'll
old
walk it
Doc
off.
killed him up. He fixed that arm real good.
I'm
Bold-
telling you.
Bold you assume that the doctor would do that.
I'm telling you, he's playing tic-tac-toe by himself in there. I don't know who he's playing with.
By himself, obviously.
Okay, and then
Playing with whatever his mental delusions ended up making for him. Must have a really good friend because he's losing.
so you guys have been given time to acclimate to your new surroundings. Perhaps you've decorated your rooms, even though we haven't actually decorated rooms yet. But we'll pretend you've decorated your own personal rooms and that you've got like your own like cell. You're all set up and like used to living here by now. When one day, there's no day or night, but like you just count it by sleep cycles. One day, in front of your faces, a floating screen appears, saying, "Are you ready for your first mission? Yes or no?"
Jebediah immediately shoots the screen.
It passes through what's behind the screen.
I'm assuming he's in his room, so it probably just hits the wall.
Okay, hits the wall. These walls are thick.
What the hell is this?
It's a projector.
What the hell's a projector?
If you're in your room, what you would be able to
So he ran out.
These two fuckers are shouting.
What the hell is going on? How can I hear you? You're in a different room.
Telekinesis. Telepathy, I mean.
So it's a mind bug, is it?
No.
Wait, so you're just listening in on this one man's inner thoughts and what's going on in his room when he shoots the damn screen? What were you waiting for him to do in that room?
I could just imagine, like, fucking Mason hearing this shit through the wall. Like, what is this? What are you? What is this abomination? And he's
What
just
is
over
this?
here.
What
He's
is
just-
this magic?
Right. What is this magic?
What is this Rasputin bullshit?
I'm pretty sure back in your days, you had projectors, like fucking, like, movie theater, like drive-thrus.
What? No, it was very rare. It had just come out around that time.
In the Western days?
The Pepper's Ghost
They
illusion
actually
would
were very
have
often.
like been somewhat available, but the idea of a floating screen is a little bit niche.
Mhm.
Hmm. I mean, Mason would say sure. I'll go for
Okay.
the next mission.
Okay, you click yes, and it says please board elevator.
Jebediah will hesitantly like push the yes button.
But stay in the seats because we're just gonna stay on this scene because I don't have a proper like scene to go into.
No,
Okay.
we're obviously playing
Yeah.
musical chairs now.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay.
Out and out goes the cowboy.
Wait, what?
So does Amelia click
Yeah.
yes? Okay, everybody. What about Lohor? Or you said we already in the chat, so yours would have been in French. In front of your face. Okay. So after clicking yes and boarding the elevator, you feel the feeling of like the elevator moving up as like gravity pushes down on you, but it gets more and more intense until you pass out.
That could kill you.
Good. So, as you take the elevator up, it becomes more and more intense, and then you black out.
The
And then-
elevator's still yes, got it.
Great. Challenge complete. Elevator that killed us.
Oh, he's giving the dog a bath. That took me a moment.
Green out.
Ignore me.
Um,
One person will actually get the joke there.
I'm not sure.
Very niche random video from the internet.
I don't know then.
It's involving gas station sushi.
Don't know it.
Okay. So as you black out, when you awaken, you find yourself outside. The smell of salt water assaulting your senses. You're on a hill overlooking a small island. The hill you're on in particular, the grass is white, and there's a stone like slab with some writing on it.
Wait, that
Here.
makes no sense. Hold on, wait a minute. We went.
Shit, we're in Louisiana.
Hold on. We went up in the elevator, and now we're in a salty area. Shouldn't we have gone down instead of up?
The mechanism of getting you here.
Sheena, we're inside of a different plane of reality that can grant a wish if we collect 100 tokens.
The fact that I even gave a transition scene between you arriving here and clicking yes is good enough, I feel like.
She's
I
not
don't know.
wrong.
I think you need to build in some more logic into this. I'm not gonna lie,
What
but
was that Mr. FNAF arc? I couldn't hear you, FNAF
FNAF?
arc.
FNAF art. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't remember your own game.
Yeah, because it was a month ago for him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you awaken, you're a little bit disorientated still, your sense of balance isn't quite right, but you're on this hill, the grass is white on this hill, but then further down on the island, grass is green. In the distance, you see a, what seems to be like a stone fort, or like a small castle, a church, and then some other, like, disparate buildings and trees and stuff. And in the furthest distance, there is, like, a little, dock with some, like, small boats at it. And then upon your senses like fully returning and you like becoming like aware of your surroundings, a new screen appears in front of you. Mission 1: stay on the island for 3 days.
think the mission had something to do with that One Punch Man villain that was a fish.
What?
A guy on a bike.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's the setup.
So there was also like the slab.
Yeah, you wanna look at the slab?
Yes.
Get the handout.
So our main task is just to stay for 3 days.
Yeah.
Seems easy enough. Anyone know how to pitch a tent?
Yeah.
Nah. All right. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. You're a woman. I'm going to pitch this tent because this is man's work.
Okay, so this is what the stone slab looks like.
I can't read that.
Yeah, you can't read that.
Yama Gor Gif Yusa Ben Findicha Yae
But I have,
Ibn Sai Gort Yar. I tried.
Should I shoot him? I think he's got tuberculosis.
could I just roll for library to see if I understand it?
It's roll language.
I do have an important question. Zena,
Uh-huh.
would this perhaps be that other language?
I don't think it's a language you have. I don't think.
I know French and Arabic.
Yeah, it's not neither of those.
Okay.
Could I roll language as well?
Yeah.
So which one do I use? Library use or own?
You can roll own because it's like related to English. Because it's supposed to work with like groups. Okay. So for regular success on own here, you know that this is Welsh. And the last word, piss, what's it called?
Piss.
That like PYS is pronounced piss in this context. It's Piscador or whatever. Piscator or whatever. What is it called? Piscator. Piscator is that last word. Or it's related to Piscator.
So I was somewhat close tonight.
Yeah.
Also, if you don't want to sound like you're like pronouncing a spell, just start speaking Russian. I've heard
Or
native
if you-
Russian before. It does sound like someone's casting a spell.
Or if you just want to scare someone, just speak native
this is
Russian.
based off that book, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I ended up like looking it up, but it's that person from the book that my character's been reading.
Yeah.
The Fisher Queen.
What? No.
That's it.
What did Trip say?
Fisher Queen.
Fisher Queen.
Well,
Okay.
I reckon that this is some sort of weird European language. So, what's your name? Don't wear pants. Shouldn't wear pants, but wearing pants.
Me and this cowboy are getting in a fight. And I'm pretty sure that I could probably win. I don't care if I'm a waitress. I'll kick your ass.
You, lady, gal, person, what you know any of this European language? I believe it's like Welsh or something. I don't know. It's my second cousin's twice removed the language.
Was in your time period.
Because my cousin's brother twice removed was dating a Welsh man.
Stick in the back. Je n'ai pas techniquement pas de pantalon.
I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, I got it. He
That
says,
last one.
Speaks French in the party.
That last one I know.
I used Google Translate on it to see what
Oh.
it said.
I know what he said. He said, I really need to piss, but this mask is in the way.
Is it okay if I make a check about if she would know what it was that it was involving, just because it does say Bran Finnegan?
So that I'm trying to decide if that should be int or library. I guess int, because that's making an inference.
It's just more of the fact of she's literally done nothing but been reading
Yeah.
this book.
So extreme success. Yeah, that says Bran Fitigran, the crow thing. What was the other word? Wait.
The blessed.
Yeah, the blessed crow.
Yeah. Bran the blessed. Literally blessed crow is what I
Yeah, the
translated
blessed
it.
crow.
It's Welsh mythology.
You see what I tell you? Welsh.
It's the giant and king of Britain in Welsh mythology.
That's literally what I just said. It was Welsh.
So that's what the stone slab said. What you can figure out from the stone slab is that it's related to Bran the blessed crow.
I do have an honest.
It looks like a tombstone, in all fairness.
It do look spooky. Zeno, you did describe like a small settlement nearby, yeah?
There's what seems to be like a fort or a small castle, a few like disparate like houses, but they from the distance you can't tell much about them, and a church.
He's just gonna position himself so like if someone looks towards him, they'll be able to see that stuff behind him. He's just gonna keep letting them dick around with whatever stuff they were talking about.
All right. Well, I suppose we should set up camp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hunt for local bison, skin them, and then use them as tents.
Is that what you think a cowboy does?
No.
That's
Not
no, that's what
anything,
he thinks.
yeah.
That's what he thinks a cowboy does.
A window actually appears in front of your face. Is like, is that what you think a cowboy does? And then like dash Xenon.
That's what a cowboy does. Yes, because that's what I am.
Next message is you
Amelia's
do you.
just gonna cross her arms and stare at him quietly, because she knows better. And
I guess we'll. I
Is there
guess we can
any-
live. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna ask Xenon if there was any cloth or material that could be used to make tents.
Not that you can see, unless for whatever reason you have a large spool of cloth on you.
No,
Okay.
I do not. I draw a line at that. I may have a lot of things, that is not one of them, though.
Like, how prepared
don't
are
know.
you, and why are you this prepared? You'd have to give a reason for why you have enough cloth to make a tent.
Yeah, no. The only thing I would be able to say is they grabbed their bed sheet. That would be the only thing if she did have it on her.
Yeah, but there wasn't seemingly a reason to before now.
Yeah. No, there was no reason to grab the bed sheet. They just got brought here. So no, she has no cloth on her besides what she's wearing.
Just from the side as everyone's talking about fucking tents.
Looking out at the houses in the distance.
Yeah, well, here I'll just speak up so people look towards him. Je ne vote pas gauche de voter pas ça. Peut-être était que c'était spécial que ne l'attendait.
Why do I
Yes, there is a house. There's
Yeah,
a
you probably
type
should
of fort
put
over
it
there.
Yeah, we could just do that.
That was a lot of French. He knows they speak English.
Yes, but it's also native language is actually technically French.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Go with the French guy, the plague doctor, to the village, because I'm not sticking around with the idiot cowboy who thinks he has to cut down bison just to make a tent.
All right, I can't find bison, but we got kangaroos here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
run into
you
the
know, I
water. Have fun with
second
that. They
that.
just want to give you a nice hug.
know better. I know. I've seen the comic strips. I know they like to box.
No. I said go to one in the water. They're just there to chill. They just want to give you a nice hug in the water.
I don't see anything that. Ah!
I love how you. Sorry, can we continue?
Okay. So you go down the hill to look at some of the stuff around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, so you got to see what I actually said, or attempted to say there.
Oh. Okay, let's see.
And for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, that one's a while ago. There.
So the first building closest to the hill is the church. I'm trying to think of what I did with the. I never finished drawing the church picture that I was working on. Let me just get the reference image from the
You know,
iPad.
you're not wrong. Your character technically does not wear pants. Don't they just wear robes?
Yes, it's mostly. Well, technically there is pants underneath the robes, but
Potato.
also he mostly spoke up so like everyone would look towards him and say, "Ah, yes." The other shit of the area.
It's like, hey, there's things over here.
Okay, let me get this. Sorry, because this was I never finished properly all the stuff, but it's playable. Just gotta.
I'm starting to question what time period the cowboy's from.
See
I
that
don't know
image.
where it's from.
I'll just throw it into.
He's not a cowboy.
Oh, I'm fully aware. It's just the fact of I'm wondering what time period he's from.
The greatest time period.
Okay.
The western
So here
frontier.
and there, and then I'll move it into the actual game in a sec. But this is what the church looks like. Kind of a little bit more rundown than this. This was just the reference image I was using.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, it looks cool.
I think
Oh.
it's the real life church that I used as reference. It's from a town called that has Bran in the name.
We have entered west of Lothar.
But that's as far as I got on the drawing. Was I drew the gate the wall in front, and then I was like, I can't.
Too much work.
I was going to make a joke, but I realized nope, can't do that joke.
How far away is the castle?
Uh,
The structure that is fortified looking that you brought up.
the castle's a little bit further away. It's like a good 10-15 minute walk from the church.
So we did the check and stuff along the way over
Yeah.
there, most likely. So do we want to check out the church in the meantime of walking over there?
Yeah, I would like.
I
to
understood.
check the church.
I understood half of what you said, but I'm going to say probably.
Images.
Then we will see if it's a house of God or a pagan worship.
Well, you see, here's your problem. There's no place to dip your hand in, so that way you can put your hand on your head and your chest and both your shoulders.
What?
Okay, so as you approach the church, it seems dark inside. Do you try to interact with it or anything? How do you interact with it?
You knock on the door.
Step one, open doors at the front after.
The doors don't open.
Step 2, break in.
Hold on. We don't break into a church, regardless of what religion it may be.
I mean, you could.
You could, but I don't think the man upstairs would appreciate that.
Made it into a
That must
handout
suck
now.
for him.
There.
Oh, you put it over there. Okay.
Actually, the site somehow be more fortified than a castle. Fucking better.
It was an interesting looking church. I thought it looked really nice.
My question is are we at the gate or are we at the door?
The gate opens fine on the church. It's the door is locked.
Okay, I was about to ask that. Like, could we tell if it was blocked or if it was locked?
Luckily, I know how to. Luckily, I know how to get through doors. Can I try to see if I can open the door?
Okay.
Pick it, if anything.
Yeah.
What type of roll will be associated with that?
There's an actual lockpicking skill.
There's a lockpicking skill?
Yeah.
Locksmith, and I think if that's not
Yeah, that's maybe what it's called, but
a
there's
trade skill,
Yeah,
that's just like
locksmith.
sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, locksmith.
yeah, by
is
default it's probably like
underlinguages.
5 or something. Most things are 5 by default.
Oh, it's one.
It's 1. Oh no.
Yeah, no, locksmith is under languages.
I didn't even see it. So I'm going to do a locksmith check because I already said I was going to do it.
Okay.
What do you know?
That door sure is locked.
Well, here's just gonna watch it be, cowboy. You failed to unlock any down below. Would you mind if I give it a shot with your tools?
He looks at you. He's got his big iron trying to fit it into the lock.
Yeah, I was about to say, does he even have any tools?
No, he has his big iron in the lock trying to get it open.
Uh-huh.
You see, if I threaten it enough, maybe, just maybe, it might open it.
Why are you trying to...
Do you knock on it politely or do you go through with it?
Amelia just wants to knock on it politely and would slightly raise her voice and state that they've come to offer prayer and require shelter for the night.
It seems no one is in.
They're likely eaten by horrible fish creatures. Dr. Hugan will reach to his doctor's babe.
That's
Pull
really
out some
odd
items.
for there to be no one in. If the church is from the time period of Bran, it would live on the property.
With the
Yeah, but there
right
seems to be something off.
in a Cthulhian story, people existing it would be more strange somehow. Xenon,
Mm-hmm.
with the tools, may I
Oh. We lost cycle.
roll a sleight of hand instead of locksmith?
Sure. You can try to like jam it or whatever.
As well, here we'll probably actually pull out a set of lockpicking, like very, very old and crude lockpicking tools, but
Some Skyrim level stuff.
yeah.
I just realized something. Can I help?
I forget how help works. I think it's just
No, I meant like they've both failed. I'll just open the door. Or attempt to. Why is it so hard to get into a church? Yeah.
I mean, mine was a literal 50-50.
Yeah, so is mine.
they say yeah, you can all attempt to pick the lock.
Can I try a sleight of hand this time?
What the hell?
You can try sleight of hand. This would be more to like try to maybe like reach into a crack and like pull the like chain or something.
Oh, at that point.
There we go.
Why
Okay.
do you have a 60 sleight of hand?
You're
Because
able to
he's the
get
fastest hand in the West.
you're able to get your hand in. But and you're able to undo one of the locks. but not the like the main lock. Just like you got your hand in and you undid like one lock, but you can't figure out the rest.
I feel like
Dag
we're
nabbit.
wasting our time on the church.
This is some magic shit.
Allow me. I'm gonna use my locksmith skills.
Well, while they're doing that, is there anything strange about the outside of the church and around it inside the gate?
It's very well made, very sturdy, but it does seem to be in like a slight, like unmaintained, like overgrown plants and stuff.
As if no one's been here for a while.
But the walking path does seem to be quite used. Like there's no overgrown vegetation on the walking path itself.
Is there any other, besides the main walking path, is there any other path that might look like it's worn down through the overgrowth?
It's mostly just a path to and from the hill that you were on. And then the path going towards the castle. And then Mason can try to locksmith his way in.
Armand, can't fucking do it even with a 60.
I think it'd probably be best to maybe see if there might be another door.
Or western window or something.
Look at the map I made of it. You see, I don't think there's a
It's
second
good to give it
door.
a once around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's something odd about the fact that there's no one here, and then you have the overgrowth, the doors being locked. Actually, they wouldn't even have normal locks back then. It would be like a big board across the door.
Yeah, there's like chains across the front or whatever. And a lock.
Like for people to not come in or not leave. There's the question. But no, I think searching the perimeter would probably be a good idea.
I'm trying to think what the windows were like on the image that I have. They're kind of high up. Going around the perimeter, you're able to like find a spot where the ground's a little higher and you can like kind of look into the church. Do spot hidden. Okay,
I barely got that.
yeah. As you look in, it seems to be like set up specifically for what looks to be a wedding. There's like flowers, though they're all dead, and stuff decorated everywhere. And at the front altar, there's a large like pedestal with something large covered by a cloth. And that's what you're able to see.
It looks like there's an abandoned wedding scene inside. The happy tragic family.
How high up did you say the windows were?
What? Or
They're pretty decently high.
yeah. Or they're not that, like, they're probably like head level for a normal person. Like if you look at how it looks like compared to the door in the picture.
So, question then.
Mm-hmm.
Are they like still like have bars in them? Or is
Yeah,
there,
there's like metal bars in the glass.
Does it look like they were recently put?
Or no, it's just what it's made of or whatever. It's like reinforced glass or something.
So all the windows seem intact for the most part.
Well, I mean, churches were known to be fortresses of solitude. Yes.
Oh, yeah, those-
I guess we'll keep circling the perimeter just to make sure until we come back to the door.
Jebediah is still there trying to pick the lock with his gun.
Oh, so Jebediah has been left alone at the front of the door.
Yeah.
If I just get it in there real nicely, maybe I can get the lock to open up with intimidation. Can I intimidate the lock?
Is there
The fuck?
is intimidation a stat? Let's
Yes,
see.
it
Yeah,
is.
you can intimidate the lock, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Jebediah, roll a listen.
Listen? Okay.
Oh yeah, he's out there surrounded by brush in the dark.
Somewhere there's a rustling. But you can't tell from where. There's just like a rustling.
It's just the night morning wind.
Je me sens
You just hear a rustling, that's all.
Melke dort träffen sig Evos kapitänse.
Are you there with Jebediah?
I was making a joke because you were shouting loudly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you heard a rustling. It kind of unsettled you slightly because you can't figure out where it came from or what it was.
It's just the morning night wind. Morning, afternoon, night wind. That's what it is. And he continues to try to intimidate the lock until eventually he's just gonna take out 100 and just stuff it into the lock.
$100 bill you're gonna try
This
to
man is
bribe.
dumb.
100 is like a lot of money.
No, I know, but stuffing it in the lock, like what the?
She's an idiot.
You're just gonna jam the lock and lose your money.
Is it safe to assume that we've cased the building and gotten back to him at this point?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, now I think about it, no, that's a lot. He's putting $1 in there.
Um,
$1's still a lot from where he's at, but that's better than 100.
I have a question.
Mhm.
When we were circling the building, did we have to listen or anything?
You can if you want. It was just more to like for suspense sake. Okay, let's sit here.
I know. Notice nothing over hearing the cowboy at the front.
Okay. Yeah, you all just you hear general rustling.
We'll reconvene. Is it safe to assume that you did not find anything around your site either?
Who is he asking that?
Group as a whole of people who are
Oh, no.
walking around it.
Yeah,
we
no,
didn't
nothing.
find anything. It looks like an abandoned wedding scene inside, and there's something covered up at the pedestal.
If the windows were more stylish and less hard, then they might have been able to get us in. But our next best bet is possibly going towards the castle.
Why not down?
Yeah? Silver?
I think we should figure out what's going on with the church first. It would probably be a good idea.
You see Jebediah over there trying to charm the lock now?
The position of the church was just in this order to like have you see the church first.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
also
but I
just
feel like
kind of
there's
a
something
detour.
missing. I don't really want to like overlook something that would actually be detrimental for when we get to the castle.
I mean, we have to survive for, what, 3 days. It's about a 15-minute walk to the castle. You can always easily come back here.
Okay.
Okay, so you go towards the castle. I didn't have a good picture for the castle. It's like a run. It's kind of run down. There's like some like damage to it, but it's like mostly intact, and it seems to be like more active than the church, and that there's like more like signs of human activity. Like it's more well maintained, even though it is like a little bit run down.
I'm assuming everyone is alright with just heading towards the castle, as there's not a whole lot we can do here at the moment.
Yeah.
So, as you approach the castle, like I said, it's more well maintained. Didn't have a. Let's see, I made a wrong button. I clicked the wrong button on my slide. Let me look at what I had for that. It's like long. Let me delete. Okay, it's a very long building. But it seems to be rather, even though it's like damaged and like parts are falling off, it seems to be that most of the rooms are intact and like somewhat being used. That's how I'll describe it.
Interesting.
How close are you to it? Because you're just like in the front yard or whatever.
I guess.
Yeah, I'll say that there's like a garden in front, but the garden is a little bit like dead, but it seems to also like not be overgrown at the same time. It's just like dead, like somebody stopped watering it.
Okay. Y'all wanna try going through the front?
Sure, why not?
Is that...
Swear to God, you goddamn lock, I will shoot your hinges off!
We've moved away from the lock at this point.
He's
Unless
still
you
there.
decide to stay
You're
there.
still there? Are you still there?
You would have been
Well,
dragged with us if we're walking away. You're...
You win this
Dragged
time,
away
but
by
I'll
a
be
good
back.
conductor.
As you wait,
Out.
as you take one last look at the church as you walk away, you see a crow fly away.
Mhm.
But then so now you're at the castle. As you approach the door, or as you're about like to interact with the door opens up, and an older gentleman, I'll say, he's opened the door and he's staring at you. He's like, guest, welcome to Castle what would it be? Just Castle Bran. Are you here for the wedding?
Most certainly. We saw that the beautiful decorations earlier when we stopped by the church.
Oh, yes. You must be friends of the groom then. I hope your the trip treated you well to the island.
It most certainly did. It was a very long trip indeed, and we have a very incompetent friend here, sadly.
I just wanted to get the lock.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry for this one.
Oh, the humanity. At least we're going to a wedding to drown my sorrows in heavy liquors.
So, fun fact, I have an appearance of 40. I'm not a talker. It's just on the side, just Les consult author assistant bin clearing. The doctor's talking to himself on the side.
He says he's so torn up about the tragedy too, about the lock. And I don't blame him. It's a very sad time.
So I do have a. I did make a map for this, even though it's very empty. Let me pull characters in.
Oh God, a black screen, my worst nightmare. Oh, there you
I
go.
figured that just being polite about all this would be the best idea.
God, that's gonna sound weird considering my appearance is 80.
Oh God, I can't see.
My
working on
person's very normal.
There we go.
Oh, I can see.
Don't look under the robe.
Don't what?
Don't look under the robe.
Now you're tempting me.
No,
Want to
I
lose sanity?
don't look under the what?
Robe.
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 Oh! Robe. Oh.
Yep, don't look under the rope.
Oh, there. Oh, did I? Okay, I'm like, my view is messed up, but I'm fixing it. Oh, come on.
I don't got what I said there, and it's a funny.
So, you find yourselves in a, moderately decorated, like, little entryway. Things are a bit dusty.
Oh, we're actually going to a wedding.
And so the older gentleman, who at this point he seems to be the butler, he's like, yes, the, lunch shall be served shortly. Would you like to be shown to your rooms?
Please, if you don't mind.
I don't have a placeholder for anybody because I. Let's see. I should get just something to put on the map to show where he's standing so he can lead you. Which is. Let's see if it's just like an old man token in these tokens. Yeah, from the web. Let's see.
Going with the flow is always the better idea.
Just trying to get any token to like represent the dude.
Sinan, do you
What?
think Jebediah could take his bandana and tie it into a tie?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just to represent the butler for now, but it's like a server or something. But
Oh,
I feel like. Wait, would the server end up thinking that my character is. Because my character's dressed like a server?
or if anything, if there's any misconception, it'd be that you're like a young man or something with the way you're dressed.
Fair enough. Just a very feminine boy.
Uh-huh.
Fair
yes,
enough.
an all-male party right here.
I'm gonna end up
All of us have penises here.
Okay, so the butler, he guided you through the hallway, which so forward this way. Because the other staircase is a staircase
going down.
or it goes upstairs, like whereas this one takes you to a different floor. The other staircase takes you to an even higher floor. So he'll lead you down the hallway.
I'm sitting upstairs.
Yeah, I was looking at like a reference of like a castle blueprint or something, and it was an interesting staircase setup.
I mean, it is a way to do it. Have
Yeah.
one set of steep stairs for going higher, and one set of more shallow
Uh-huh.
stairs for a closer floor.
Is Mason gonna move, or because he's not in a
Yeah.
position he can see
Oh,
what's happening?
where am I? There I am.
Okay. So you're guided this direction. Wait, where's the... Okay, it's up there. Wait, did I... Oh, wait, was I supposed... Are we on the right floor? Did I set this up wrong? This might be the second floor that I put us on. Wait. What did I put? I set this up very poorly. I was half asleep a month ago when I set this up. Oh, shoot. Which one of these was actually the bottom floor? Okay, I'm gonna move you to the actual floor then. I put you on the second floor by mistake.
Oh.
That area I put you down in was actually the stairway up. That's why it looked wrong. Okay, here's what the actual area was supposed to look like. And then the
Okay.
then the stair that have like the little point are the stairs that go up into the staircase that you were just in. That was the issue. Sorry.
Okay, so we're going this way?
Yeah, this way, and then yes. Open that door. So this is like, I gotta decide where the dining room is then, which way you'd go through here.
Zeno,
What?
as we are walking, would I be able to do a spot hidden or listen check?
Okay, yeah, you can do those.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me fix Can't review.
I felt that. Yeah, I felt both.
I forgot. I have to uncheck the things that I've done before and
Oh, yeah.
check spot hidden.
Oh, right. I succeeded on that earlier, didn't I?
Okay, so I'll say this room is like some sort of like foyer with like a lounge room. Couch seems to be very old and like there's holes in it and stuff. All the furniture and stuff is very old and very dusty and very
I think.
Hey, Xenon.
mhm.
Stupid psycho moment. It's a foyer.
Like it's like a living room, but or I guess not really a living room. It's like your entry room.
Foyer.
Foyer. Okay, I can't speak, but
Look it up, Psycho.
it's
You know when
like,
you go into a doctor's office and it's a secondary sitting area before you actually go to the doctor's office? Or
Yeah.
You don't, you're American.
Yeah.
There's two areas.
Yeah, but it's a waiting room and not a foyer.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you know how in some like nicer houses have two living rooms or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
One of those is supposed to be a foyer. You're not supposed to put a TV in it. It's supposed to be just like a sitting room.
Man, people are weird.
Yeah, I'm in that room right now.
Man, that's super weird.
Shitting room.
And so it's like a little like a sitting room. There's like couches around a coffee table or something, and like maybe like some shelves and stuff. But everything seems to be very like, oh wait, is this the, how is this supposed to be set up? Wait, did I complete, how fucked up did I make this map?
Apparently, barely.
How are you supposed
We already
to?
started off on the wrong floor and
Yeah.
teleported to a different floor.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this map works again.
No, you're good. We just started walking down a hall
Yeah.
and then ended up in a different stairway.
Okay, so instead he tells you to wait in the foyer while he sets up your rooms. That's how I'll do it. While you're in here, since you're already in here, so he goes to set up the rooms and leaves you alone in the sitting room.
Yes, it was 2 spot hidden hard successes on the way there.
Okay, so in this room, as you look out the window, there's a nice view of the ocean. In this room, be of interest then. There's maybe some like decor items that are like of interest, like a small statue of a fish with a crow standing on it.
Crows.
And then all the decor is like even though it is like hard to tell at first because of how in disarray it is, it does seem to have like a crow theme.
You spoke about a statue. Is that dusty too, like everything else?
Yeah, it's just like a little like it's like a little just like statue depicting a crow holding like a with its like talons and a fish.
Is it bad that just coming in here makes me want to clean everything? It's like going into an abandoned home. It's like, oh, this is cool. Except for
Bust,
it's like
resist, joke.
So yeah, so you're just like you're in the sitting room and it's well dusty. It is a nice little sitting room and there's some good amount of light coming in from that window.
Are there any pictures on the walls?
Yeah, there's a large painting of a man.
Is it on this wall or this wall?
I'll say it's on the wall that Jebediah is on, like by. So
Large picture of a man.
yeah. He's
What a large picture of a man.
or a large painting of a man. He looks very kingly. It looks like that like King Henry painting, like of the fat king or whatever.
Oh, it looks like the King Henry painting, but is it
A little
King
bit.
Henry?
No, it's not King Henry. It's just similar to the King Henry painting.
Would this have been in the book?
If you do intelligence roll.
I'm gonna fail this.
It seems to be depicting King Bran, the Blessed. As like he's got like a little like crow insignia or something on him somewhere.
Right.
Okay, okay, then so after is that all you're gonna do in the foyer for now?
I'm just
Yeah.
studying the painting.
Yeah.
I don't know what the others are gonna do.
Yeah. What does everybody else do?
You know, I was waiting on what was Spot Hidden brought
Oh.
up.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just because like spot hidden is just your ability to like look around.
Yes, but you also brought details about the room.
Oh.
I specifically also said on the way there.
Okay, so as you like go through that,
Yeah,
these will just be
well-
continuous checks for what you see as you go there. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the other thing that had a reference.
Jim's got a 14 hard success and Shino got a 22 hard success.
Get the image. Okay, so this was actually supposed to be a reception room. Looking at the blueprint thing that I was referencing, so it's fine. It's like a foyer.
Close enough.
Did I like forget doors when I made this thing?
Oh, there's a door right here.
Yeah, but I think there's supposed to be a door right by where I said the painting was.
It's okay, there's a painting there.
Yeah, there's a painting there now. You have to go through the trophy room to get to the dining room.
Fucking Mario your way through a painting.
Okay, so after being left in the reception room for a while, the waiter comes back, or not waiter, the butler comes back and he's like, okay, your rooms are ready. Then he directs you to step through the wall because there's supposed to be a door right here, or do we can walk around like the long way because there is a way to get there via the place I did put doors.
Via the place you did put doors.
Okay, I'll open up all the doors on the way.
Also be surprised at the London house because they designed it to be like, ah, yes, they have to walk through my trophy rooms. And it's like they can see the achievements.
I think I fully forgot to put a door into the dining room when I did this at like 2 a.m. a month ago. Okay. So yeah, as you like follow him back into the like the area with the stairs and then to a side door. And then up through, but okay. And those with spot hidden as you walk through the hallways on the way through. You see did I not put a wall there? I really fucked this entire thing up. Okay.
It's mostly mental anyway.
Yeah. Okay, but so as he directs you like through the way to the rooms, there's paintings of the rest of King Brand's family, it appears. There seems to be a queen and a beautiful daughter. And there's quite a few paintings of who seems to be the daughter based off of the context of everything. And I guess the two guys who did the good spot hidden, you see like some nice like candles and like candlestick holders type stuff too that you can like grab if you when nobody's looking.
I feel like that's more of a Jebediah thing.
Yeah.
I'm not currently employed by them, so I have no reason to try to seek compensation.
Yeah, but there's like easily grabbable candlesticks and stuff. But though as you're like deeper in the house, there are like some like wall sconces that are lit. So you need to go further because I'm trying to take you to this hallway with all these doors here.
We're missing like 2 people.
Yeah. I'm just gonna drag them in here. There.
I don't know why there's so many doors, but we're going to find out which one's ours.
Okay, so there's 5 doors. Here are your guest rooms. Then
5 doors, but there's only 4 of us.
yeah, there was supposed to be 5. I had 6 doors originally, even when I drew this.
Oh, there's a 6th one right here.
Yeah, but that's something else. Okay, so these are what the 5 doors look like.
Okay, and what door's what?
They're just doors. They're like, you may pick the rooms you'll be staying in.
No, I mean
Call a bull.
the symbols. Which door's where?
Oh, left to right, up to down, to left to right to the other doors.
So it goes circle with 2 lines on the first door to the left, and then moves its way down to the flower all the way to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. I want the bowl one.
Okay. Right. Down which.
This just mirrors that like 3rd symbol feel familiar to something.
The 3rd symbol is familiar, but so's the 2nd one. Which is why I want that door.
Well, I can tell you what the 3rd symbol is. It's from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Something definitely around cowboy times.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe that is what I think. I'm seeing it somewhere.
No, because I recognize the one on the second door. It's the same one that was on the stone that had Brand's name on it.
Oh, so it did. What if they find that was the death room?
Anyway, I'm gonna go in here.
Well,
Okay.
I get it before the dog thinks he could play with it.
Are you okay? Are you guys
Oh,
standing in
look!
front of the door?
Dog's
I
gonna
put that J there to represent that that's the room you picked.
Oh, hey! I was saying, you're like,
I'll
that's so
do that.
fucking lucky.
I just not do that. Okay, we're gonna put Amelia in this one. Okay. Is Mason gonna be in the one there?
Yep.
Okay. And then which one does Lugor pick?
Next to a door.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw the little symbol that's supposed to be on this door.
Okay.
Inside the room.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
There we go. That's my door symbol.
Okay, so then put an L there, and then
This way I don't have to keep like looking back at this to figure out what room am I in.
yeah. Okay, so those are your rooms. So then the butler says, lunch will be served shortly. You may do as you would. Well, wait, wrong button. I didn't mean to draw. You may do as you would like while you wait for lunch. I will fetch you then. And then he walks away.
I'm gonna go and look around the room that I'm in. It's a small room.
So each room has a nice like canopy bed and some like what would they be like some shelves and stuff, like cabinets and stuff, and if you like went through the cabinets there'd be like extra blankets and stuff. Two guys with the spot hiddens. I'm trying to remember what I had all for. So, Lugor, your room in particular, you find a, because this is still going off the same spot hidden from earlier, I guess. You find a book. But the book is sealed. What other things would be in these rooms then? Come back to you on that because I gotta remember what the symbols actually meant, because I like had like a guide for like Welsh symbols before.
I only wanted this room because of the fact it was on the stone.
Symbols that I had before. Oh, it was Celtic symbols, but these were actually because there wasn't like good Welsh symbols. Where was the website that I had before? There it was. Hey, what do you do while you're left alone with like free time?
Examine the room.
Yeah. Rooms examined.
That one is that one. So, Mason finds, you find a bottle with like a strange red liquid in it.
Okay. Odd. I'm going to pocket that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else that I see inside the room?
Just like regular like stuff that's like what would it be like your just like normal like guest room stuff, like there's blankets, candles. Maybe there's a mitt on the pillow.
Hmm.
Everyone's got a mitt on the pillow, on their pillow.
Ew.
That's interesting.
I don't like one of them mints.
Then I guess low here about the one of the symbols. Roll your mythology thing or your like arcane. Didn't you have like a mundane arcane lore thing?
I have occultism.
What? Yeah, occultism. Roll occultism. Because it's one of the symbols is like something French related. Okay, I will. Oh, sec. Wait. I was checking on something. Okay, so let me. Right. Oh, I can't copy and paste that. Okay, I mean, I'll DM it with just, via typing it out. One sec, I gotta type it out because it won't let me copy and paste it. Okay, there, I sent it. Okay.
Neat.
Okay. And so, Jebediah doesn't find anything in that room. But you do feel, bolstered. You feel like you're as strong as a bull.
Would you look at that? Everything's turning heads up for old Jebediah Gay.
And that's what's in those rooms. Okay, and so
God damn it, I got nothing.
I mean, the two people who've passed the spot hidden checks got something.
To be fair, I didn't do any.
Yeah.
He's not paying enough attention to do a spot hidden.
Okay. So you're given a small bit of free time before lunch. Do you do anything with it, or you just like wait in your rooms?
I was planning on going and wandering.
Okay.
I'd like to go wander as well.
Okay. Nice. Which rooms are which? Okay, you may wonder then.
Where we came
I'm
from.
honestly mainly curious about what this symbol is on my door, but I doubt I'll pass it.
Do you have an occult skill?
Let me look. I have a 5 in it, that's all.
You can roll it and see if you know.
I doubt I will. I really doubt I will. I just know it has something to do, that symbol has something to do with Bram because of the stone.
We lost Shrimp.
Oh, did we lose Shrimp? No, he's making noises.
Here.
Wait, who did we lose then?
Psycho.
Oh, no.
Doing out.
Psycho, you here?
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
still
okay.
here.
We didn't lose anybody.
Oh, okay. I think it was bottom meat.
Yeah, that's someone else.
Okay. So you're free to wander until lunch.
All right, I'm going to go through the corridors and try to find me something to do.
I feel like he's gonna get himself in trouble.
Even hell, Zenon has something that is wildly inaccurate. I'm just not bothering to move my token.
A what?
You said the map is very much, well, multiple times, fucked.
Yeah. Or it's
So I
just
didn't know.
it's fine to wander around though. I do have like the original blueprint that I referenced, so I can like tell you kind of what's in what room.
Oh, would you look at that? A door that goes to nothing. It's a brick wall.
Wait, did I? Is that supposed to be a? It might be that I walled that up wrong or something.
Well, let's go this way. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I just walled it wrong. Okay, that room is. Let's see. That's the trophy room.
I think Jebediah looks up and tries to see what all the trophies are in here.
Okay,
In fact, could you give me in great detail what every trophy in here is?
trying to think.
You're an
Roll me-
ass.
Roll luck.
I'm joking.
Roll luck.
Roll luck, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, as you look up, you don't see an animal head mounted on the wall. That's a human head.
God damn it.
Roll me sanity. Okay, you don't lose any sanity, but that's a human head.
Man, that's a real looking mannequin head.
Yeah, actually, that would. Or I guess you'd have to roll intelligence to see if you come to terms with it that way.
You want me to roll intelligence for that?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell
So you want to
something.
fail? You want to fail this roll?
Fail roll.
Yeah, you want to fail it because if you pass it, you'll find out it's a human head.
That shouldn't be that big of an issue.
I'll deduct one sanity if you pass the roll. Roll me intelligence. Psycho, did it break at this one moment? Did he break?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Okay, where does Shrimp go?
His luck ran out, obviously.
Oh,
Just going around.
okay.
Saw this area over here.
Okay, that room appears to be like a private bar, like a tavern room.
was curious about this door.
Okay, that door. Let me see what it is. Okay, that takes you to outside to a like a porch to like a. It's called. It says the upper terrace, but yeah, it's like a porch. Okay, there's your intelligence roll. That's a human head. -1 sanity. I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. Probably not. It's just the timing is funny that his thing, his reactive disappeared right when I said that. Yeah, so but so Shrimp, that area is a like a porch, like a terrace type of thing.
About.
Oh, you're back? Okay.
-1 sanity.
Yeah, did you take your -1 sanity for realizing that was a human head?
Oh shit, I'm back. Hi.
Okay, you're back. Okay.
I did not.
Okay.
Fuck. I thought. Damn it.
-1 for finding out it was a human head. And not a
Fuck me.
mannequin.
I shouldn't have pressed. Alright. Well, after seeing that, Jebediah is going to move on from this room because there ain't any trophies here.
Okay, so that door. Things get messed. Okay, no, it's not that. Okay, the angle that you were looking at it, it looked like there was a wall where there shouldn't have been a wall, but that room is a pantry.
Huh.
And then
Well,
if
at least
you
I know where all the food is.
if you walk through the north wall or the north wall of those two rooms, you'll be in the dining room. But like, there's supposed to be doors, but I forgot. I messed it up. I don't know if you can pass through walls or not, or if I have that turned off.
No, I can't.
Okay, I'll just drag you into the dining room later, but as you peek in there, that's the dining room. It appears to be that there are servants slowly preparing for lunch.
Well, hopefully that guy wasn't on the main menu.
And then, what was that tower? And then that little, like, area there appears to be like a spiral staircase going up that circle.
Well, there's only one thing a reasonable person would be able to do in this situation. Run up the spiral staircase.
I had to sneeze 1 sec. Let's see, I already sneezed though, but okay. So let me drag you up to where that takes you then.
We can continue on
Okay.
with me after someone else.
Okay, who wants to look around now?
I mean, probably Shrimp.
I was about to say Shrimp probably wanted to go next.
Or he's out on a terrace right now.
Yeah, slowly wandering. Checking out the area.
Okay, that
This
is.
is a hallway.
1 sec. Let me see what that one is supposed to be. That one is a covered porch.
So it's less a door there, more of a gate.
And then that room is a billiards room. So there's pool tables and stuff.
We're
And
having
then-
small pools of water in a room. Whatever.
Okay, and then the one that who's moving there? Let's see. Oh, it's you. Then that is a library and study.
Yes! I was actually curious about what that door was. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around.
Where's the one?
Wait. Oh, wait. He ended up in here with me?
Or he went around the other way.
Both these doors lead to the same place.
Seems so. And this one just leads back out into the hallway. It's like a maze. Books!
Okay, library use to see what books there are.
Yes, because I am so great at these.
Just there's like some different stuff. There's like a cookbook.
Type of cookbook.
It describes how to make soup.
What soup?
It's special soup.
I don't like that special soup. After the first try, I don't like that special soup. I have a feeling we can't eat lunch here.
Okay, does Lohir or Logier, what was his name? Lohir, wanna roll library use?
I could give it a shot.
You found the cookbook too.
Yeah, you're like staring at this cookbook having flashbacks.
I mean, comparatively, Lohir had a great time during it.
He's having good flashbacks. My person's just remembering the smell.
You do, I guess you could spot hidden in this room for like additional details or something.
Nope.
Would be the worst idea.
Okay.
Bad area.
You find some like different like paperwork that seems to be from the planning of the wedding. Like a little like some order sheets of like the stuff they ordered to like for decorating, some like what would they be? Some invitations. Let me see, what was the name? So you find some wedding invitations, and you find out that the bride's name is Elaine. And the groom is Lancelot. Whoops.
Oh, that helps.
D4 on the ground.
Yeah, it is a D4. Where'd it go?
How'd you
Oh,
know
I actually got it.
before?
Holy shit!
It sounded
When
like
you
a
hear-
D4.
When you hear dice drop all your life, you know when a D4 is on the ground, and you should know not to step on it.
No.
That's almost worse than stepping on Legos.
Nothing's worse than stepping on Legos.
Yeah, I lost my D4.
Jack.
That was my glow in the dark one
Jack's are
too.
worse than Legos to me. Jack's hurt.
A nail is pretty funny.
Huh.
I
If you,
lost
like,
it.
Get it like right under your heel, Psycho. That could be worse than like a Lego.
Hopefully the
I-
dog doesn't eat it.
I'm going to take that information and store it for later.
Okay, so that's what you find in here. Is you find the wedding invitation.
Pass it along to the party members so they can see it as well.
Okay.
The one that's in the room.
Unless is Mason just like sitting in here staring at his little red liquid that he found?
I mean, I wasn't really moving, but I was, following the party.
Okay, so you're in there with them. Do you want to do I'll put you in the library with them. Wait, wrong window. Right there. So you can do a library use if you want as well, then.
Sure. Yoink.
Nope.
Yeah, I just thought about something.
I fucking suck dick.
What'd you think of?
Just because of something I just read. Is Bran the damn head from God of War?
I don't know. We'll find out. Let me see.
That's a different one. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm asking because where'd it go?
Let's see. The God of War one is Mimir. I don't think he's related to Bran.
No, it was just something I read and now I can't find it.
Was it the Cult of the Head stuff or what? Because you're assumably on the wiki for Bran, yeah?
No, I'm reading a lot of different things. I'll let you know when I find it.
Okay. Okay, so you find the wedding invitation, and it tells you that the bride's name is Elaine and the groom's name is Lancelot.
Okay.
Okay. So is that all you do while waiting?
I mean, I know.
Okay. So Jebediah going upstairs then.
Jebediah time. You know what that means. Probably that, or we're just all going crazy.
Like, you being separate is like tempting me to do something real terrible. I don't know if I'll go through with it or not.
As I always say, for every group of a tabletop game that we ever play, you should always separate from the party.
Okay,
Wow.
so...
Because nothing bad ever happens.
It's just the lore that's around Bran, and I just read something about it saying. But no, like. I give up on that.
Okay,
but
so
no,
you end
Bran
up
was,
here.
like supposedly known for when he ended up poisoned by a spear in his foot. He requested to have his head cut off and buried in the ground facing towards his friends in order to protect them, so that they would always be protected.
Okay, so Jebediah, you find yourself up the stairs in the little stairway. There's a door in front of you. Did you disconnect again? He was saying his internet was like messing up.
His internet is bad. He needs to switch over to the hotspot.
Yeah.
Jebediah.
Oh, you said his internet's still dead. What? Okay. Okay, so, okay, I'll say something does happen then. So we'll get back to Psycho's perspective later, I think.
Sorry.
Oh, you're back. Never mind. Okay, never mind. If you were going to be gone long term, I had a way that would have been incorporated your character without you being present, but if you're here now, I won't do that.
Sorry.
It's fine. Okay, okay, so you're just in a hallway. But you, while you're, like, going up the stairs, you hear the dinner bell ring.
God Damn it. All right, I
So you
guess
can
I'll.
go back down.
ru- I guess I'll go downstairs.
Put you back down.
And I'll go.
Here. Okay. So I'll drag everybody to the dining room because the dining room actually doesn't have any doors going to it by mistake. Okay, there's the dining room. Let me adjust my.
Oh, all right. We're all here now.
The butler came and fetched everybody.
It has 3 doors.
That's just like to like a patio or something. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay,
Excuse me, Missy.
So, as what?
Excuse me, Missy. Last I checked, we're going to a wedding, and I don't think you're wearing the proper wedding attire.
I'm gonna punch him.
Since it's just lunch, you guys are offered, some light lunch stuff. But then we're gonna, like, fast forward to, like, dinner instead. It's okay, so you're given more free time, but you just, like, rest in your rooms, and now it's dinner. So as you're brought into the dining room, this time for dinner, sitting at the, like, head of the table is a tall, lady with a veil on her face. And she's like, and then beside her is a, average sized man with, like a knight's helmet on. And they're kind of sitting at like the top of the room or whatever in a way that like they have like their own table in like a banquet room type of thing. And then you guys have your own table too or whatever. And she's like, "Ah, guest. Welcome. Have a seat. Have a nice dinner with us."
Kind of hard to do when she's all the way up there. But hey, that's
Amelia's
just so.
gonna bow politely and thank her for her hospitality and that they would love to dine with them.
Oh, it's nothing, dear. A friend of Lance is a friend of mine, right, Lance? And then the knight beside her doesn't like react.
Oh no.
I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Are you supposed? Oh yeah, I think I know how to do this. He does like a. He looks like he's about to go into a salute, but then realizes, nope, that's not how you do it. So he's just gonna tip his hat.
Okay.
That's basically the. Yeah, you're good. Not even gonna attempt with that one.
Okay. And then, so you're all, seated at your tables, and, the first round comes out. It's tomato bisque.
Is it really tomato bisque?
Yeah, it's tomato bisque.
Bright
I
red
don't trust you.
no bisque.
Can
'Cause
I
I'm mean.
check it?
Yeah, you can check it.
How do I check it?
I don't think, is there a smell? I don't think there's a smell.
Spot hidden. Listen.
Appraise, maybe.
Is appraise an option?
Yeah.
What's your skill in that? I feel like appraise is for more like items, though.
We're not going to talk about how good my appraise skill is.
There's always a chance.
You can spot hidden at it.
Spot hidden. All right. Holy shit!
Yeah, this is tomato bisque. It smells real good. It looks, not like blood.
Not like blood.
Can we talk about how I got that? Holy shit!
Some real good smelling tomato bisque. You even got like little pieces of bread to dip in it.
Also,
Well,
it's like
I-
we could talk about it, but it's funnier if we don't.
Oh. Just gonna sit here and eat my tomato. Tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah, Why am I fucking up on this? Tomato bisque.
Tomato.
Tomato bisque. Yes, I'm gonna say it like that.
Potato.
Stop it. You're fucking up with my brain. Yeah, he's just gonna start eating that.
Mm.
But not like but not like super like polite. Almost as if it's gonna be the last meal he's ever gonna eat.
Okay, so you got your tomato bisque, and then main course is what seems to be like a mine's not the right word. Like the cartoonish like slab of meat with the bone through it.
So I think it's
T-bone?
steak, T-bone.
Yeah. Or no, like the like what they eat in One Piece. Like the anime looking like there's just a big like bone sticking with like some meat wrapped around it.
Oh, like a kebab.
Yeah, but it's
Kind of.
a bone stick.
It's the what are they called?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the word for it.
I know what you're talking about.
And those are real things. People do make those.
Yeah.
Turkey leg.
I'll just say you've got like chunks of mutton in front of you.
Chunks of what?
Mutton, which is like sheep.
Oh.
This is where we learn one of the party members is vegetarian.
Wonder which one? Probably the cowboy.
I have you know, I eat my meat just as much as everyone else. That's right, you heard it here first. Jebediah Gay loves his meat.
So was that about this character not being gay?
Okay, as the dinner progresses, the servants bring out what appears to be a large spear and a goblet, and they put it in front of the bride to be and her fiance. And red liquid drips off the spear into the goblet. And then it fills up. I had a picture for this one. Where'd it go? This was the picture I made before, but well. Picture I have for that.
There's that symbol again.
And then the some other servants bring out glasses for everyone else, but they're just like wine glasses with like what appears to be red wine. And then
You went really into detail with all this.
did I not really? I didn't do much. This is like
No,
I
I
did a good
meant
job.
with what you have done, based off what I've actually read about this, that I'm impressed and terrified. Mainly terrified.
The so she takes the goblet and you all have your wine glasses and she's like long live King Bran. She cheers and then she drinks back the from the goblet.
Has King Bran moved at all?
What?
Actually, his legs
That's
look
not
like
that's
dead.
not Bran. She said that
Yeah.
the one in the armor is Lancelot.
Yes, and has Lancelot moved him?
He's moved a little bit, and then Elena's like fed him through the helmet a couple times.
Like a leech.
Okay. And with that, the first dinner, or well, then desserts brought out. That'd be a fun, appropriate
I have a
dessert.
question. What did you say her name was?
Elena or Elaine. That's her name, Elaine.
Elaine, the definitely a human.
Elaine's her name. So she, dessert, I'm trying to think if anything would be fun for dessert. Just some cake for dessert, just some desserty dessert. And then, dinner's over. And you're, asked to return to your rooms.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And then I'll drag you back to your rooms.
Just to test something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious if something is amiss with that spear and cup.
Okay, yeah, you
I'll
can...
try to do it in a way that
There
is
is.
not
I can say that much.
obvious.
There is.
But I'd like to attempt to sleight of hand something really quick.
Okay.
I will attempt to like suddenly pull out a leech to see if it will kind of like pull itself that direction.
Oh, it certainly will.
Cool.
I'm gonna throw you back into your room. Yeah, the leech is definitely what
No.
leeches definitely want it.
Yeah, at some point on the way back, he'll basically just tell him, yeah, that was blood. And not explain how he knows it was blood in the slightest.
Okay, so it's nighttime. And unfortunately, Silver, Shump was right. This is the death room.
Oh, I'm the death room?
Yeah, you're in the death room.
So, should I tell Silver what that symbol
Yeah,
means?
yeah, you can tell her what it means.
It's thunder and sacrifice.
So, as you lay down for the night... Oh my god. Okay, as you lay down... What?
Earlier, but I feel like this is more fun.
As you lay down, for the night in your, canopy bed, and become restful, and you sleep for a little bit, you wake up with sleep paralysis. You know how sleep paralysis works?
Yep, I've had it before.
Heavy feeling on your chest, can't move. The, you hear a rustling sound. The sound of wings beating in the dark.
Crows. Not ravens. Either one. Shut up, Shrimp.
Even though it's the Fisher King, there's not that much fish involved. The flapping sound becomes heavier and heavier as now as you look up and above you, sitting on your chest, is a giant crow.
Sweet.
As its claws sink into your chest, and you bleed out and die.
Oh, okay. I guess that's how we're doing that. All right.
And then as you go, you feel your body become more and more stiff as the life leaves you. And then your consciousness leaves from this location. Briefly while you're in the void, you hear, Xenon's voice call out to you. Alma, you were the first one to go. That's okay. This is still just the first mission. You get one. Everyone gets one. It's fine. And then, your vision seems to split for a moment, as if you are looking at yourself, but then you're also looking at something else in the distance. You catch a glimpse of red before your vision fades, and you awaken. It's so the place you awaken.
my room?
No, not back in your room. Somewhere else. You awaken. It's damp. You feel compression on all sides.
I'm in a hole.
And it's damp all around you. You're buried, like, alive in, like, dirt. But it's loose, slightly loose. How do you react?
Probably gonna... Wait, am I just surrounded by dirt or am I in something?
You're just surrounded by dirt.
Oh.
So you can, like, dig yourself out.
Yeah. I mean, gonna have to or I'll suffocate. Yes.
So as you dig yourself out from the muddy earth, you find yourself back.
Dying.
What?
I mean, hell, after just dying, it's like.
Oh, yeah,
should've had a feeling I was
roll me, or just go ahead and deduct, how much, roll sanity.
Roll sanity?
Yeah, because you just did die. Okay, roll me a d6. Oh no, 5.
Mhm.
Okay, let's,
I didn't mean to
yeah.
click on that again.
So
wow!
you deduct,
Of course, the second time I roll, I get.
yeah. So you deduct 5 sanity, and then we get a roll on the temp insanity.
Oh, madness.
Yeah. I bet you're bound to madness.
Probably have claustrophobia.
Yeah, that one would work. Let's see.
Or a girl. Yeah.
Or a what?
Fear of open spaces.
Is that what that is? I think that's.
Or a fear of crows.
Agoraphobia, yeah.
There could have been a lot of things. Trying to
No, it's
think
not
of
damage boost.
what mine's down to. But where did I wake up at?
Oh yeah. So as you dig yourself out of the dirt, you're back up on the white hill that you started on.
Okay. Am I covered in dirt?
Yeah, you're covered in dirt. Where is the insanity section?
Do I gotta like roll something?
Yeah. Let's see. Where was the thing to roll for that? Oh, 1 sec. Okay, well, the little one and me were arguing about ice cream. Okay.
So what room isn't taken?
There's the room beside it. You can move to the other room. Yeah, by the time you get back, you can pick the other room. But
Oh yeah. Just
let's see though. Okay, Bout of Madness. Roll a d10 to see what type of Bout of Madness you have.
joy. Obviously, I break into the church and never come back.
At 2. Okay, when you come to in the dirt, none of your belongings are on you. You just have
Just
like
going
you
back to
have
my room.
yeah, you have like some like I'll say you have the same like death robe as before from the dream. Okay. And then and until this bout of this bout of madness is over, you are also just like you're definitely afraid of crows for the moment. So as you come back into the house, all the crow decorations really skeeve you out.
Yep. I had a feeling that was coming.
Those phobias do come up later, not about some madness.
What door am I in? I'm in that
But
door.
I don't think you're supposed to get a
No,
phobia unless you roll the 9 on the thing, or if it's
Yeah.
like very appropriate to get a phobia.
Yeah.
So right now I just have a minor fear. Well,
Yeah, it's like a minor
brief
like temp.
fear of
Yeah,
crows.
crows.
I was just killed by one.
yeah. Okay.
So, founding question.
Mhm.
Ornithophobia.
Is that the fear of crows?
It's fear of birds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crows aren't good enough for their own
Yeah.
fear.
So are you just gonna sleep for the night while you're like scared and hide in the room?
I'm gonna take my stuff and just.
Okay, so you're gonna go
I'm
see the scene where the death happened.
No, I just want my stuff.
Well,
I'm
you
not
gotta
even
go
gonna
into the room to get your stuff though.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to look. My
Okay,
stuff's elsewhere. It's
okay, as part of
I
your
don't have-
part of your bout of madness, you grab your stuff without looking, and then you go to sleep.
I just run to the next empty room. Just stay by the door.
Okay.
I sleep in the corner, just holding my stuff.
Yeah,
Like, nope,
that
not
door.
doing this.
That's that one. Okay.
Because I have a feeling that bird probably did a lot of bad things to my. I'm good. I don't
Okay.
want to know. I'm good.
Okay, and so then the night passes, and now it's morning. Your little bout of madness is over, but you're definitely still skeeved out by crows and the idea that you just died in the other room. Are you gonna tell anybody about what happened?
I mean, I probably try to discuss it, but I wouldn't really know if they'd believe me or not.
Does anybody go to confirm her story?
They died in the other room.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be curious.
Okay.
Nah, I don't believe her. You know how their stories are.
Okay, so you're gonna go look inside and see it. Okay, so when you go into there. Oh, it was rolled.
I didn't
Oh,
roll.
okay,
I
okay,
was
you're just
asking if it
clicking,
was
yeah.
a mania I got.
I guess the fear of birds if you really want to put down a phobia.
I'm just putting down minor fear of birds.
Yeah. So it's not the room that you're by there, it's the other room, but yeah, that room, yeah. So as you look in there, the canopy bed, the canopy is destroyed and shredded. There's blood splashed on all the walls, but the corpse sitting in this bed isn't the corpse of a human. It's a wooden mannequin with its chest shredded and like splintering everywhere.
Do I need to check something really quick?
I'm gonna go get water real quick.
Bless you.
Last.
Thank you.
Did the music die, or is my thing not
Super
working?
quiet.
I'm gonna refresh the watch together.
Yeah, it's super quiet.
Music. Just from the other room there, he will say, Ce matin, le bois est vraiment bizarre.
Hmm?
Do you speak French?
No.
He said some words.
Yeah, he did.
Unless the character learns French, I will not explain anything I say. Except to Zenon. He'll go like poke the wooden body with his cane.
Mm-hmm. You want to medicine check it or something, or?
Sure. I've also sent you the translation of what I just said. Or attempted to say.
Oof. My stuff is like messing up on my side, my internet.
That's fine. Same as how it works tomorrow, so
Being a bit buggy.
Yeah.
that's stuff's messing up anyway. But also, I managed to fail. It is wood.
How
It
did
looks
you-
like wood. It is wood.
What?
That's some wood covered in blood.
Magic.
Magic. See if I can try to get the watch together to work again.
And after confirming magic, he'll swap back out.
Watch together is not wanting to open for me. That's because my internet is like dying. I'm surprised.
Have fun with that semi inside joke Zenon.
The message like won't even. Oh, or there. Or no, that's something else. Let's see. If it's an yeah, the image won't even load. Let me check on the iPad. Yeah, my internet is just dying. I'm surprised that the audio still works for stuff like this when this happens. You're gonna have to like send that via text, because I think text will still send, but that image is just not even visible.
It's not that funny of a joke.
Okay.
There you go. Quiet. Lot seems to be on the accounts of magic, but aside from that, I cannot tell too much.
Just get some music for, or YouTube music's not even loading. Dang. I just don't have music on my side. Haven't had it in a while, I think. Okay, so the yeah, so that's just a wooden corpse, and so now it's day 2.
I don't like this place.
So you have your breakfast. It's just a standard like breakfast. Day 2. What was? I didn't really have. I didn't think it. I knew I wanted to do 3 days, but I think I didn't like properly plan the 3rd day, or the 2nd day. So on this second day, the staff at the house or at the castle seem to be more active. They're like running around. Seems like they're preparing for something.
Leave the wedding,
Yeah.
which I read some into that too.
And the yeah, I only took the wedding thing very loosely though.
Huh?
I mixed the wedding thing up with like a different piece of story.
Oh no, you're good. I just ended up actually reading into whatever the girl's name is in Lancelot.
And so
I've been reading into a lot of different things about all that.
the so this day passes by relatively fast. Do you guys like investigate too much while you're here? There is like some other like minor buildings on the premise
Sure.
on the island.
Something I thought of.
Mm.
I'm going to see if I can, talk with the just the general servants and stuff. See if I'm able to get keys for the church to go check it out. As I would explain, as a man of faith, I would like to pray at some point.
The butler you're talking to is like, oh, I'm sorry, the church is currently being prepared for the wedding, so we aren't letting any outsiders in. If you like, I could get you a cross or something. I don't know which version of Christianity. You don't have to pray at a church.
Oh, I know, and I am fully aware. He's also fully aware that I need the actual church to do it again. You get my idea there.
But while you are talking to him, when you mention the key to the church, he does kind of like where would there be a body language
Psychology, probably.
psychology? Yeah, you can roll psychology.
College. Yes, psychology. Probably the
Like,
closest
are you doing that in front of everyone?
I mean, he probably did it just off to the side at one point to not. Because if he's doing it with everyone around, then that would definitely cause more of a scene if he just kind of did it on his own. Because, not to say the party doesn't look like people of faith.
I
But-
believe in the Western Britannian Church of Christianity.
I mean, in all fairness, Amelia was the only one to politely knock on the door of the church and ask for prayer.
I tried to politely ask.
Yeah, you politely asked the lock to be intimidated and charmed by you. And that failed.
Psychology.
I'm
Yeah.
down $1. I'm pretty sure I could have intimidated him more if I gave him more time.
Yeah, so you don't he kind of when you ask him about the key, you know he knows where the key is, but you can't like figure out if the key is anywhere nearby.
Do you have a question if I can use spot hidden here for something? Could I attempt to use spot hidden to see if there's any, if he moves any pocket to, adjust clothing? Rather than look at, direct body cues to see where he might have put it, look at him directly to see if he might have it on him.
Yeah, you can spot hidden to see that. Let's see. Okay, you pass. So,
Fucking Mary.
as he's like leaving the area, you see him pull out a ring of keys from his pocket.
Big.
But there's quite a few keys on it. They're quite big keys.
Any key that looks different.
There seems to be a key that's the same material as the lock on the church.
I will make note of the servant for later. I will just kind of tell the party about my findings.
And then
Okay. Interesting.
let me think. So yeah, so the different servants are running around preparing stuff for the wedding. You don't see the bride anywhere during the day. Elaine, you don't see Elaine anywhere. You certainly don't see Lancelot.
Well, of course, because Lancelot's dead.
And then, so do you do anything else during the day, or is it just gonna be dinner again?
Probably go and look at the houses outside of the castle.
Yeah. It's waiting for us to check out if we wanted to do that together, or if you wanted to just go and do that yourself.
Are you guys gonna go look around together?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
I mean, we can always just stay in teams of 2. If someone's not wanting to go.
Psycho.
Is Psycho here, or does his internet die again?
I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, my internet keeps dying though.
Okay. So, you guys want to look at like the like villager houses that are like on the island?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So
Probably,
you
yeah.
guys.
Uh-oh.
Well, oh, sure. Okay, I'll keep describing. We'll give him a rundown when he gets back. So you go out to look at them. They're all kind of run down, empty. In the center of like the area, what seems to be like one of the groupings of them, there is a well. There's a well, and then what else would there be? There's a well, and then I guess you could do listen.
Listen.
Welcome back, Psycho.
Welcome back, Psycho.
Yeah, my internet's consuming a lot. I'm sorry.
Trying to get high on that
Okay.
would certainly be winning.
Okay, so Amelia, you hear what sounds to be a woman crying.
In the well?
Or no, just like somewhere in the village area.
Like any specific direction, or just in general?
Like behind one of the houses.
I would probably quietly point towards the direction the crying was coming from and just state it very, not loud, just loud enough that at least the people near me can hear me, and state someone's crying over there.
We might as well go check it out then. Who knows, maybe they have sprained an ankle or have a headache and need their battle let out.
Okay. As you turn the corner around the house, you see, yeah, all the
I don't hear
felled
shit.
all the felled listens. You hear rustling. But so as you turn the corner around the house, you see side.
It's a dead body. Oh my god.
I'm deciding something. Let me see. Can I roll
I
a
find it
D2?
funny that you're a plague doctor and you can still lose sanity from seeing a dead body.
No,
He gets reduced on it, or he gets reduced.
I got the trait room
Yeah.
set on. It's just the immune to sanity lost from viewing corpses or gross injuries.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling a D4, but this is supposed to be a coin flip type of thing. Oh, that's it. Let me roll. Wait, let me try it on the other spot. Or no, okay, it's not. Am I not able to roll? Oh, that's. Somebody roll a d4. I might need to restart some stuff. It didn't let me roll anything. It just told me rolling a dice and yeah, 3. Okay, I'll say, as you turn the corner, the person crying was a young woman. She's, cradling a headless body.
Wow,
And crying.
that sanity thing's gonna come up pretty quick.
Yeah, everybody except, Low here roll sanity.
Never has the like someone bring up, hey, the lost some like lose sanity from good bodies have been more poignant.
Oh, now my
Yeah,
roll
there's-
rolled. The other one's gonna roll again, probably. It's still insane
Oh,
rolling
there's-
dice. There it goes. Okay,
There's your rolls.
yeah.
It was also the same result.
Yeah. Did the other two, roll, or did you guys roll your sanity yet?
No, but I'm up
Okay.
to it right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I'll say 1 because it's just a headless body.
Just this body.
Where's Psycho?
Oh. Because, I mean, you're also, like, a detective, so, like, you've seen corpses before.
Yeah.
I think Psycho's character's the only one who hasn't seen corpses before.
I've seen plenty.
Oh, welcome back. Roll me a sanity check.
Die.
I'll say you take 2.
Every time. I swear I fall asleep for half a second.
You fell asleep?
Sorry. I had a long day at work.
Okay. And then Amelia rolls. 1. Okay. So this lady, she's cradling this dead headless body. She's unconsolable.
No,
She's-
like
Yeah,
blood
she's
around it, or
maybe around the
Trail?
body. She's blabbering about her brother and that and something about the Holy Grail or something.
The Holy Grail has broken.
Question. Can I attempt for the second time a medicine to
Yeah.
see how recently the body possibly died?
Yeah, you can check that.
It's
Yeah.
time for the aspect of death to approach. Are you
Oh,
fucking
no.
kidding me?
You have such a high win thing, but it's not liking you right now.
Apparently.
I mean, that's a dead body.
It's not actively splurting out blood.
Yeah, it's not actively squirting out blood, so it must have died a long time ago.
I was asking if there's like any markings showing what might have happened to the head.
Yeah, it's on a wall.
It's on a wall?
Yeah, Gemini knows exactly where it is.
Sorry, what?
It's a relatively clean cut.
That's not disproving my point. Well,
I don't get it.
Jebediah saw a head on a wall. This body's headless. Put 2 and 2 together with your tiny
so
little
no
brain.
head.
What?
You know what?
I
Because
still don't get it.
Yeah, you don't know.
Because I got
It's a
100.
mystery.
Xenon, I would like to check the body for a heartbeat.
Jesus.
Creepy.
It's not.
Also, yeah, I just like the idea, like, oh, everyone's just like cringing at the head of his body, just like the plague doctor, who probably is more terrifying than the body to the woman, is just approaching rapidly.
Yeah, no heartbeat.
Good, good.
Are you gonna do anything about the lady, or just gonna leave her to cry over the corpse?
Yes, I do want to roll a first aid, but there's something I want to check really quick with my cane. Because did you know that the Plaguedoors actually used to use their cane as a like a stethoscope for like hearing heartbeats?
Mm. So you're gonna poke her with
It
the
like
cane?
put their yes, it would basically press the flat side of the hourglass. It's like the winged hourglass thing. Against it while holding his thumb against a certain spot on the staff. Because of the brass going into the hourglass is going through the staff to that certain point.
Yeah, no heartbeat.
Interesting. The lady doesn't have a heartbeat either.
She's just still crawling over this body. What?
That was a question that I asked you.
Oh, what?
So I was
If the
checking
lady has a heartbeat.
I said no heartbeat. Am I not? Am I?
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
confirming
Okay, yeah.
in case.
Okay, yeah, yeah, no heartbeat. I thought you were. I thought you were just like reiterating what I said.
Nope, I was making sure.
Yeah, okay.
He'll like pull his staff away. He'll walk towards the party. So I have found out some news.
Is it good news?
The headless body does not have a heartbeat.
I'd hope not.
Secondary news. The woman doesn't have a heartbeat either.
Must.
Oh, that's concerning, and I
resist.
think we should leave.
She has not
Yo.
reacted to your presence at all. So do you leave her be to cry over the corpse?
I mean, she's a corpse herself.
I have a very dark idea.
Oh boy. Let me hear it.
So the thing is that this is magic and the possibility of a body becoming a mannequin like Alphantia. It's a possibility that she could be a wooden being. And I might have a way to test this.
I'm guessing it has to do with that jar of leeches you always carry around with you.
What?
That's Amelia's response. You said you have a way to test things, and she is pointing out the fact that you carry leeches with you and is assuming that's
Yes,
your.
that is incorrect.
Okay, do you test your theory?
Anyone have any objections?
No.
Cute. I will go approach the woman again,
Mhm.
and I will plant a leech on them. But not no ordinary leech here, Zenon. I am going to plant one of my special leeches. I have to go check the name of the actual fucking drug in this leech.
Yeah, it depends on what chemical it is, whether it's even gonna react.
Xylazine leech. It is the trank leech.
Roll me luck then.
A luck roll. Watch me fail.
Okay, yeah, I'll say even though her heart does not beat, the leech's ability to like pump the blood is enough to like move enough blood around to she passes out.
Actually, it's even better if the blood's not moving, because that means it will just directly absorb more.
Okay.
You know, the area that it's placed to be. Beside the point.
Yeah, the lady falls over.
I will remove the leech after. Oh, Zalagote lady has become asleep.
Yeah.
He will set down his doctor bags and start pulling out tools.
Oh,
And now he does a test. That's right. The test was not involving putting the leech under. The test is cutting them open. Would anyone like to stop him now?
Amelia's going where she doesn't have to watch this. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Do the other two watch, or are you guys gonna turn away?
I'm watching.
You're watching.
Jebediah's turning away. He doesn't want to see that shit.
He's a detective. He has to look.
Would this fall under a medicine roll?
Yeah, it falls under a medicine roll.
Or would somehow it fall under electrical? Do not fuck me now.
Okay, there you go.
You did not fuck me now.
You perform your autopsy. This seems to be a human corpse.
Neat. I will close them. And act like nothing happened.
How long do you guys stay in the area?
No, after I just cut someone fucking open. Actually, that's a question. When I do open their rib cage and be able to view inside the meaty prison that is skin, is their heart actually beating, or is it just like still?
The heart is still. Everything is still, but it is both unwell, but also like surprisingly everything is intact despite it seeming like it ought to be like rotting.
Interesting.
Do you sew her up?
He'll kind of look at the detective, look down, like before they're fully sewn up. I have an idea, detective.
And what's the idea?
The door with the round symbol is a sacrifice door. I do know a way to offer a sacrifice. It would not end up killing this person.
You sure it's wise to sacrifice someone?
They'll still be alive. As alive as they can be without a heartbeat.
That will cause them to die because they're being sacrificed.
Incorrect. The idea head would not end up killing them.
But you're sacrificing them.
No, sacrificing something from them.
Which is?
People have 2 kidneys.
He just raises an eyebrow.
What?
So you're gonna remove a kidney?
Is this what you do in your older days?
No, normally there would be no background rituals around the Christian cult.
You medieval people are weird.
But yes, I will steal a kidney before
Okay.
sewing them back up.
Okay,
They can't die of blood loss.
you snatch up a
He was just
kidney.
good.
Snatch up a kidney, you sew her up. How long does that trank thing last?
How long do you think a leech tranquilizer would last? That's how long.
Well, actually, if you want me to go into the science of it and
Sure.
go into the math,
About average, how long what was the chemical? What was the chemical, Shrimp?
It's like xylazine, I think it was.
And how long does xylazine last?
oh, xylazine. If I remember correctly, xylazine is the central nervous system depressant. If I remember correctly, the amount of doses is also depending on mass. How many kilograms do you think this woman would be?
She's on the smaller side.
Smaller size, we're gonna go around maybe 40 kilograms at most. Go into that, it would be roughly, and and it's injected by a leech, which means it's probably pushing it in at the same rate as like 3 needles going in at the same time. I would say about 10 hours.
Okay, yeah. So then they'll move in by time you leave.
Going to be fucking long.
Okay.
But yes, he will sew them back up the best he can with like as minimal I guess like intrusive stitches.
Yeah.
Like, try to make sure that once it can heal, it heals properly. And we'll just like walk around the corner holding like a wooden box.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I forgot about the gauges. That makes a significant amount of difference. Technically a slug would make not a slug. Leech
Just-
would make about maybe 5.
If it's a long-lasting thing, I'm just wondering if she's gonna wake up before you guys leave the area.
Okay, at most, final offer, 15 minutes.
So probably near the end of one.
Okay.
Yeah, 15
They're
minutes. At
definitely going to be
most.
sewn up by that point. Also,
Because
I will say as a side note, he does have his flintlock cocked at the moment. Just in case. Welcome back.
No, it's okay. We could just knock her out conscious again.
A summary, Silver. I have stolen a kidney from the woman.
Why?
Because yes.
Reasons.
He
There's no-
wants to attempt to sacrifice it to the sacrifice store.
Yes, basically I have it as a tribute to the sacrifice store to see if we can get anything out of it without, a party member fucking dying.
Hey Xenon, is there a morality roll?
No, not particularly.
Motherfucker,
Okay,
I'm
then
a
would-
polite
Only I'll judge you.
Morality. That's
Only-
funny.
Only Xenon will judge you.
But yeah, he's probably will like walk around the corner holding a wooden box, just like looking at the party members. Alright, shall we head back before they wake up? They're probably going to wake up soon anyway.
Oh, there's also
Yeah, I
also in
guess
this
so.
area there's a well. You're just gonna ignore the well.
No, we can go look at the well.
Nothing appears to be
Check if there's
wrong about the
water.
well. There is water in the well.
Okay. Then why are you so
No, I was just
about the
there's
well?
one thing about the well that I'll do about it, but yet it's like deep, like Arthurian shit.
Oh,
To the tune of $1 Canadian.
okay, sure. Well,
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do anything to the well?
obviously we're just gonna poke a damn well. No,
Hey, cowboy, I think I see a doll at about the moment.
can we hold the cowboy over to see if he sees anything down below?
Let me look real quick. He takes out his flashlight.
Spot hidden.
Oh, you are getting hard judged right now.
Spot hidden.
I'm joking. I don't have a flashlight. Spot hidden.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think you would have a lantern.
Oh. You can't see into the well very far.
It's dark. It
Like,
looks
is
dark.
Is it like dangerous to even peek over this well? Like, do people have to be holding you, or?
Oh
can
no,
you
it's
just,
it's a relatively small well.
Oh hell, I'll look too.
It doesn't seem very well of a well.
No, it's just a whale.
Well.
Nothing wrong
Well?
with this.
I will not be looking into the well. I will be keeping an eye out around us just in case, like, suddenly something is trying to assault us. For stealing a kidney.
Push us all in the whale.
Is Mason gonna look into the well?
I will pixel peek the well.
Pixel peep the whale.
He's
So,
doing
like-
the equivalent. He's doing the equivalent of head glitching
Just
right
spot,
now.
Yeah, just spot hidden.
We all gonna fail.
Spot hidden. Where is it?
Right hand side. It's right under ride.
Got it.
It's right under
Yeah.
ride and sleight of hand.
There's a
that's-
there's a medium-sized mermaid statue at the bottom of the well.
Lady of the Lake.
Well.
Well,
I'll shoot
you
you.
better be so on guard if you didn't take a kidney from a random stranger. That's undead.
We're in a Fisher King story with inside of a realm that grants wishes.
Your point being, you're the one
No.
on guard.
What was that? Just died from a bird in their sleep? I didn't quite hear you.
It's Big Bird, to be fair. Little window pops up.
I'm the biggest bird.
I love the fact that a little widow pops up just to defend Amelia. It was a big bird, to be fair.
I just want you to know, Zon, it is no longer a crow in my mind. It's a big bird from fucking Sesame Street. It was Big Bird, to be fair.
Xenon, I want you to know every time that screen pops up, Jebediah is going to try to shoot it.
Oh god.
If you shoot it, it says, "Nice try there, cowboy."
She's going to shoot it again.
Oh, isn't he shooting at things behind the screen? So what the is he hitting? Houses? People? Random ass objects?
fucking
No,
down the-
obviously
down
the
the
screen
road.
pops up, he shoots and he ends up killing the person that the kidney got stolen from.
I mean, if he does, that's more free organs for us.
Jesus.
Us!
I can imagine the window just pops up, Jebediah shoots, and it just hits some maid in the background like half a mile away.
After a
Also,
while, though, they
yes,
start popping up, like with the back facing like your foot or something. Like it's like just like it's facing up at you. That says "Try me."
You're
Like,
really
"Don't test
tempting me.
cowboy."
You're really tempting me, aren't you?
Wait, can we see other people's screens, or does he just look like he's shooting at random?
I'll say messages from Xenon are visible to everyone,
Oh, sweet.
unless it's like
I
a
was-
secret message.
I was just hoping to watch him act like he was insane.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious, especially if it's a secret message for Jebediah. He'll just be shooting.
Shall we return to the castle for the moment?
As you start to leave, the lady wakes up and just goes back to crying over the
Cradling.
corpse. Yeah, she just goes back to her previous activity, like nothing happened.
The crying, like, confusion.
Yeah.
You know, I would be curious is if she woke up, if it was like what happened when my character died, and I woke up unharmed. I was just buried.
I mean, she woke up in the same place.
Well, I understand that, and she went right back to what she was doing.
Actually, wait, that's a good point.
Got her open again and find out she
I'm just gonna check everyone in the party for a heartbeat real quick, if that's fine with you.
Oh
I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided.
You haven't decided yet.
Oh, you haven't decided if I'm dead or alive. Got it.
Or no, for
If you
everybody.
strike me, I will beat you.
I'm not planning on stealing your kidney yet.
Yet. Yep.
Hmm.
Also, did you know that leeches can basically attach without triggering nerves?
I guess do a listen for the heartbeats.
No,
First.
first aid?
Or first listen. First listen.
First listen.
Yeah.
Gotta listen first.
Okay, never mind. Then you can do first aid.
Yes, I'm probably using the staff anyway.
Yeah, you don't feel any heartbeats from anybody,
Oh,
Do
but
you feel heartbeat from yourself?
you hear your own heartbeat.
well, again, he's using the staff to feel for the heartbeat rather
But,
than
like,
trying to.
the sound, like the sound doesn't make the feeling. It's the feeling of the heart moving is what makes the feeling, though, right?
Yeah, basically think of it like
I've got to
you know-
decide, because that's like setting a hard fact about the idea. I got to decide.
You know how like modern stethoscopes work with like you place it on and you can hear like the bump bump noise?
Yeah.
Think that, but instead of hearing it, you're basically
I-
placing your thumb on a little metal dot that is reverberating that into like a small pulse feeling.
I think you can feel it for now. Yeah, you feel it.
So I have my own heartbeat.
Yeah, and you can
no
feel,
one else's
or you
heartbeat?
can, or you can feel other people's heartbeat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it that way. I just had to decide the exact like way the mechanic works.
Uh-huh. It seems we all have a heartbeat for the moment.
Yeah. Where to?
Well, back to the castle, assumably, unless you want to check the church again.
No, we're barred from the church at the moment. Right, that's the reason why
I can try to pick the lock again.
I don't think we really need to go in yet.
What was that? Can't hear you heading to the church.
Try and let him go off by himself. Maybe we'll be rid of him.
If a slingshot could help me eject that with someone.
Okay, you go back to the castle. Time passes. It's dinner time again. Very similar setup from before. This time instead of tomato bisque, I'll say it's some sort of cream soup. It's like a white soup.
A white soup, huh?
Like cream soup, not
A
clam
cream
shell
soup, huh?
soup. I'm trying to think that, because I don't know if I guess it could be clam chowder. I don't know if clam chowder is English though or not, or it'd be available like in Europe. Where do clams live?
In
The
the
ocean.
In the ocean.
Do they live in England? Can you get clams in England?
Is there an ocean in England?
I will say clam chowder is a
He did?
United States.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Dish.
saying. It's some sort of
She
other like cream
did
soup.
state that there was an ocean right behind
Yeah.
the castle.
Yeah, but you're not in like America. You're in like England.
They had chowder still.
Yeah.
So what through my mind is the servitors are like moving around, and also Lohir is eating enough to not seem suspicious, but not finishing every plate. 'Cause I don't trust that these won't just be drugged.
Jib dies eating it like it's no tomorrow.
Amelia just takes a few bites and normally stops. She doesn't eat much. Like, ever.
I'm fully slurping my soup.
In the process of like the dinner, he'll try to like flag down one of the servers that's wandering around.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably the same one that I talked to earlier.
No, the butler. Okay, you managed to get the butler's attention.
And I'll like see if I can ask him about the spear.
Okay, now I gotta make a decision about that since you asked about the spear. Technically, that's I'll say you get a little private window with like a you asked the question is what the window says, +1 side quest. You know, like so.
+1 side quest.
I don't know how to. I wanna. I don't think I don't think that's big enough for a whole coin. The window definitely says you asked the question.
Did something important.
Mm-hmm. Or okay, it says you asked the question, side quest completion up. Whatever, like.
must let go. Wait. I'm sorry. I zoned out for a moment. What did I just miss?
Oh,
I asked the servant about the spear.
Oh.
Another side question. How distracted they seem with the mention of said spear and wanting to know about it?
He definitely gets like you see him like he smiles a little bit and he's like, oh, the spear. Gotta, because it's like a reference to the actual Fisher King story, and like the whole point of it is that the person didn't ask about the spear, and that was like bad. But so I don't know what actually happens if you ask about the spear.
Oh,
I mean-
apparently we missed out on whatever was bad.
Broken the Matrix.
Or not,
So
it's
I
just
don't want
like-
us to use this to segue into if he was actively like super distracted by the asking. He's gonna
Or
pick
what?
the fucking keys off of me.
Yeah, he's definitely thrown off by you asking about the spear.
And he is like beside me at this point, like
Yeah.
not like in my space, but like in the chair beside me.
I guess he'll answer you and tell you that it's the spear of Longinus.
The spear of longitude.
Or
God.
Longinus? Longinus?
Oh,
I don't know, what would be a Christianity check?
a cult?
A cult? Yeah, go ahead and roll a cult.
Because technically all religions are
Yeah.
a cult. Ouch. Hey.
The spear of Longinus is the spear that was stabbed into, Jesus.
Ah. That makes sense why it's bleeding, I guess.
Bleeding with Jesus' blood?
Weird magic. This bitch drinking Jesus blood.
I knew it. It is Alexander Anderson.
Oh, and it's going into the Holy Grail.
What would happen if I gave a leech Jesus blood?
Oh no.
Well, technically, it's radiant, and liches are very much.
Leech,
Leech.
not leech.
Leech, not
Holy
leech.
leech!
Oh, I thought you said lich. I was like, technically, it's radiant, so it might just kill him instantly because it's going through a system.
No, leech.
Technically, it's radiant, so it might kill it as soon as it goes through its system.
With how much they're distracted, do I think I could probably pickpocket the keys, or would that still be like a very, very hard idea?
You can try sleight of hand. He's definitely thrown off because you actually, like, asked the question.
And now he's probably trying to think about how to explain.
So it'd probably be the oh, fuck, what's it called? The
Sleight of
bonus
hand.
dice.
Oh, you want bonus dice? Yeah, you can have bonus dice for the first time.
It just seems like
Yeah. Yeah, we
I
haven't
have a
done bonus dice
50%
yet.
chance. I'm trying to stack the dice in my
Yeah.
favor, if I'm being honest.
We haven't done bonus
Yeah,
dice
that's
yet. Roll
about
another D10.
You know what? I'll just spend like the 5 luck points necessary. That's not what I meant to click.
That would cost 8.
Does it
You
just
can
replace
push
the
instead.
text? Yes, I'll push, but 50-50. That apparently I've lost twice on.
You can push, and then also get your bonus. Try bonus.
See, I don't trust Roll20 because I accidentally clicked and got a 2. So the next one's probably terrible. Granted, being caught would just be like, yes, he knows I tried to swipe the keys. So it would be upsetting, but.
You want to try to push? I'll still give you the bonus die.
Sure, why not? Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Failure.
At least it's a 6 this time and not an 8.
I'll have the bonus dice, but yeah, that would change absolutely nothing with the bonus dice. That would make it actively worse.
You can at least now that the cost is only 6 if you really want that key.
Sure. Fucking.
Okay, so spend your 6 luck. You now have the key to the church.
Well, let's just swipe the whole key ring.
Yeah, the whole key ring or whatever. You got
Like,
keys.
trying to swipe a single key off like a round metal key ring is fucking impossible without making a lot of noise. So it's just easier if I like kind of like slide a hand into my like onto my sleeve and then into it, because then it will be all the keys will be like together and muffled instead of like chattering as I try to slip off a key in the middle.
Okay. Well, you've got a ring of keys now.
Oh, yeah, it's not that bump from earlier. It's fine. Probably nothing.
It's just like a sealed book. Oh, but the a symbol on the book is the same symbol that's like on your door to your room.
Interesting. But yeah, that's all I will do now. I'll try to keep as low key as possible for the rest of the dinner.
For the rest of dinner.
Aside from thinking about holy leeches.
Okay. I'll say because you asked the question, the reward is so the guy he brings over the goblet to you, to the special guest who asked the question. You now have the Holy Grail in front of you, full of Jesus blood. Do you partake?
Sure, fuck it. Wish we abide in Christ. Or is Satan? I don't fucking know. This is all weird.
Oh, you drink back the Jesus blood. Now I gotta decide what it does.
I die.
You turn into
Just
Jesus.
have a fucking heart attack.
I mean, that was the initial thought, was you just die, but
He's not worthy, he dies.
Instead, I'll say, trade 1 sanity for a Cthulhu Mythos point. You just drink Jesus.
Phrasing.
Don't need phrasing, you just drink Jesus.
Phrasing. I know what I'm saying. Implying. Yeah.
Okay, and throughout the dinner, it's much the same as before. She talks with you, the guest, quite a bit, but and she feeds the groom, but he doesn't really move much or do much. He just kind of sits there and gets fed.
Can I tell if it's like being brought in and out by the servants?
They don't leave until after you leave, and they're already in there when you get in.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, now it's the evening of night 2.
I will attempt to gather everyone into one room. Everyone willingly follow the fucking insane doctor.
Yes, and
Yes.
What?
He's trying to gather everyone into one room to be able to talk without
Oh, sure.
being in a hallway with a bunch of servants. Fucking she knows her because it's the closest. He'll pull out and show off the keyring. I decided we might need these more than that particular servant.
Psycho's gone.
No,
I didn't notice that.
it'll be back in a bit, probably.
Hang
Ah,
on, power
power.
went out.
Yeah, he will-
Power went out, he
Oh,
said.
pool power went out, so he's not coming back at all.
He said he'll be back.
Oh, he'll be back
It
though.
depends on how long his power is out for.
Okay, we'll see.
It is fairly late as well. But
Yeah.
he'll show the key ring. Or like the door closed. Just again, reading to Raider, I said, I switched off of one of the servers because I thought we might need it more than that. Amazing conversation.
So are you gonna go at night to check on the church?
I suppose.
Smarter in the morning when we have a
I'll see
light.
why not.
Or you want to wait till morning for light?
Yeah, it'd probably be easier to slip out
Okay.
during the morning and have it seem a whole lot less suspicious.
Okay. Second night uneventful. You all sleep fine.
Oh, also, I'm going to like either snag a hole or like a wooden pole at some point and leave the kidney in the sacrifice room.
Okay. Lo here has a little bit of indigestion from all that Jesus blood. That's about all. And then Amelia is like a little bit on edge because she died the night before, so she's a little bit afraid to go to sleep, but nothing happens. And then
You want to wrap this one there because of Psycho not being here and it being the end of a day.
or what you want to do?
I'd say, do we want to wrap it here? Because Psycho's gone and been having issues. You started having internet issues.
Yeah.
It's probably getting late for Silver and Chino.
I mean, I still stay up for quite some time.
Yeah, we could end here and then continue next time and then just do like wrap up stuff next time.
Well, technically the skills are at the end of each session, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can do your skills now. I meant like wrapping up the this part of the story.
mission.
Yeah.
Well, everyone remembers how those skills work, right?
If I fail, it's a success. I get an extra point.
Fail, you get a D10 on it.
Okay. I get a D10 on it. I get 8.
So the ones I know will fail or not, I guess.
I am now at 63 on spot hit, 61 on spot hidden.
Mm.
Not
You
63.
get a skill to 90 or higher, you get a +3 to your sanity. Normal rule.
Oh, what? What are we
I
doing
lost.
Oh, we're
I lost
wrapping up
1
now.
point of sanity.
The session ends, so we're just quickly doing the end of session thing, which is skill improvement.
Yeah.
now? I forgot how to do that.
Basically, you'll want to fail this roll for checks that you have succeeded in this session. Like that.
Yeah.
And then you would add a D10 to spot it.
A whopping 2.
8.
I get to add 8.
Spot
More annoyed
hitting's
that I-
gonna go up the fastest, I feel like.
I'm annoyed that I critically succeeded on English.
I know.
Did you fail on sleight of hands?
I
I don't know if it counts.
I cannot use luck to do it.
Okay.
So, no, I did not pass a sleight of hand. If
Okay.
you use luck, you do not get the check mark from it. You have to do it normally.
I basically failed all my rolls.
Look, I have a 44 now, and I still fell.
Okay. when Seven
I'm more
comes back
annoyed that
as-
I failed all of the fucking medicine rolls.
Yeah.
earlier.
Now you know how I've been feeling. I feel everything I shouldn't. But no, your medicine roll's high.
Yes. I have very much specialized. I have high occult, high medicine, and high first aid. Everything else is mediocre to pretty good.
Mm.
Like,
if you asked me to do appraise, archaeology, psychology, or psychoanalysis, those are all shit. If you ask me about, yes. If you ask me about law, it's shit.
Nice. I'm going to bed.
Okay. Did you roll for a listen one too?
Listen,
Silver?
I didn't pass listen. Wait, I
You
did
passed
pass.
a listen earlier.
I didn't mark it, so I forgot.
Yeah, that's why I'm like skimming through
Okay.
the list right now.
Did I do own and I succeeded or no?
Did you succeed at an own? You might have, or you might have failed. Let me see. On the
I
own
need to
part,
log back then.
because I know Psycho passed own, I think, or
I passed a few things.
yeah. So you failed own language earlier.
Okay.
It doesn't count towards
Well,
that.
we'll see, because I technically did pass one. Yep. That's almost a fucking failure, too. That's...
Library use was a fail too.
Yeah, nobody passed labor use.
Hey!
Oh, I failed listen. That's another. You said it's a D10 for all of them?
Yep.
10.
Hey. Only about 5 more of those and you get some sanity back.
I mean, we'll get some
That's
sanity
my
back
new
when we go to the Oh, is it when you go
Yeah,
back
I
home?
never-
Complete,
I don't know. I never got to change my sanity.
Oh,
from
from
the
before?
first-
Oh, I think because like you ended up leaving real quick. Or not real quick, but yeah. Go ahead and
I believe it was like 3 in the end.
yeah. Go ahead and add 3 back to your sanity just from like last time or whatever.
Okay, then I have 49. Because I ended in 52
Yeah.
last session.
So stuff works out. Okay. That's what I have there, and then the rest will be, I guess, the rest. Well, depending on whether or not what time Rem shows up for next time, I have a way to like incorporate him into it.
Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Night.
Like, okay.
This is a magic book, isn't it?
It's a book.
I haven't decided fully what it is yet. Oh, did I do okay with, even though this one was more of a mess today?
Yeah, I'd say for Call of Duty we need to rely less on maps and more of just explaining stuff.
Yeah, this was just more of like a loose map, just to have somewhere to represent the castle. And it was more well because like the main part of the castle was just the dining room, the study, and the bedrooms or whatever, the guest rooms.
Also, I'm guessing you were not expecting me to steal a kidney.
Nope. Okay. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll raid Soul because I am like not feeling great today. We'll do Final Fantasy tomorrow. Let me see if Soul's still on. He ought to still be on. Though my raid of 1. Unless my counter's messed up because everything's like going fooey with the computer. Okay, I'm gonna start the raid.
Time for multi-track drifting.
That's it for tonight, for Call of Cthulhu tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't get bit tonight.
Consume the kidneys.
Consume the kidneys. See you all next
Children.
time for Final Fantasy.
Surprise the vegans!
Bye. Raid will.